Howdy, y'all, and welcome to the Fulton Mansion in Rockport, Texas. Finished in 1877. We just got done with a little visitor center. Very informative. I'll throw up some pictures after the intro. You guys can check it out. But, yeah, built in 1877 and, has stood the test of time so far. Nice little garden out here with the names of the plants. The lilies are just going down. Nice lights. There she is. 3 stories and a basement, if I remember correctly. These trees, like most coastal trees, are all kinds of bent out of shape. They are beautiful. Look at that big boy there.
Hi there.
Hello.
Welcome to the Fulton Mansion.
Thank you.
Come on up this way and I'll give you some information about it.
Oh, I'd love some.
The floor you're working on is original to the house. It's mint and tile made in England. And nowadays they just do fine china, but back in that time they did floor tile. So this has been walked up, excuse me, since 1877. So not too bad shape.
No, it looks good. Wow.
The chandelier is also original. It was gas back then,
wow.
of course. Nowadays it's electric. It had a vent above it, so they created that medallion out of 32 pieces of plaster that are formed and put together wet to do that. And there are 4 of those in the downstairs. The crown molding, anything painted is plaster. No wood has been painted. So the house literally has a ton of plaster. All the wood was shipped in through the Purvis Lumber Company in New Orleans. And everything you see is red cypress with black walnut trim. And we only grow mesquite and live oak and palm trees. You can't build a house with those. The hardware all came from his brother's hardware store in Philadelphia. So we think family discount.
Ah, yeah.
Be sure and check out the hinges and doorknobs because they're gorgeous.
Wow.
This will tell you what's original in every room in the house.
Ooh. Okay.
And there's a couple more things here in the parlor I'd like to point out to you. This is George and Harriet that built it. Did you get a chance to go through the education?
Yes, ma'am.
So you know a little of their background. George was 65, Harriet was 53. He'd always promised her the home of her dreams. So it took a while, but she finally got it. Their 4 children were grown and gone. It was just for the 2 of them for entertaining and enjoying their later years in. They had their 50th anniversary party here with a 3-day party. It was quite the to-do. George had gotten trains to come to this part of Texas. They had friends and relatives from all over. They lived here happily. George died upstairs in his bed when he was 83. Harriet lived here a couple more years, but it's a big house. There's 3 floors plus a basement, 8 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. She was all by herself after 53 years of marriage. It would be very lonely. She couldn't afford help, and that was embarrassing because the neighbors knew she was doing her own dusting. So very
Oh.
So she decided to move in with a daughter. She gave family members what they wanted, sold the rest to auction, so the house was empty.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of owners over the years, and we have a timeline upstairs that shows all the different people and what they paid for it. That's interesting.
Okay. Oh, wow.
The state finally bought it in 1976 when it was a trailer park, and we reached out and asked for anything original, and that's how we have the pieces on your sheet. The rest we could fill in because Harriet was a pack rat and saved her invoices. So we went through her invoices and went antique shopping and filled it in with the things that she had bought.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very similar to what it was when they lived here.
Oh,
The
wow.
last thing I want to tell you about, the house had central heat. There was a furnace in the basement that burned wood and coal. The heat came out the heatilator. If you didn't want heat in a room, you turned the ceramic knob and it shut it off. Every room has one and they're all different. They're all slate, but they've all been full painted to look like something more expensive. So you can pick out your favorite as you go through. They had hot and cold running water, they had gas lights and central heat, and all of that in 1877 in South Texas was pretty rare.
Yeah.
So enjoy the house. My name is Dawn, and Chris is on the second floor if you have any questions.
Thank you, Dawn.
You're very welcome.
Oh, this is like the original. Look at that. All right, you guys know you can't see it all because you got to come look at it yourself. But you know how it is. I got to do the history thing. Wow. Original Harriet's original music box. It's a beautiful house for 1877. Look at that little sitting room. View out over the bay. Look at that doorknob. Library.
Please go down around to the right. Oh, okay. And be sure and deaf because it's a worse thing. Oh, okay. I don't have my son.
Wow, that's an original. That bookshelf is original. Look at that.
Bird is not warming up out there.
Not at all.
It's getting cold, I think. But it's getting warmer in the house. It's feeling better.
It feels good in here.
It wasn't running earlier, and Robert, our guy, came up to 73. It was only 70 a while ago.
I'm supposed to be spending one more night, but I might have to go home tonight. I don't know if I want to spend another cool night in a tent.
Yeah, it's kind of cold to be in a tent. I don't blame you. Even in a sleeping bag, it's cold.
What else? Oh, the chess table. Look at that. Picture of the duck made from feathers. Well, look at this guy.
inches plain silver on your sheet, and that's referring to the stuff on the desk.
Oh, the silver on the,
George
okay.
was given that from the railroad company for all the work he did for them in keeping bridges going. And this little tree is made out of goose feathers. The Germans, about in the early or late 1880s, early 1890s, were worried about deforestation from everybody cutting down Christmas trees. So they came up with a pretend tree, artificial tree, and used goose feathers. And the ornaments on that are mercury glass. So those are really old.
Oh, wow.
This room probably has the most originals in it.
Oh, this floor, I can't get over that. Look at that.
And the kitchen and all the laundry, anything that was work related was done down in the basement. So it was outside. So in the butler's pantry, you'll see a dumbwaiter where food magically appeared and dirty dishes magically disappeared.
Oh, you know they had a dumbwaiter here.
Yes.
Oh, another fireplace. Look at that.
Well, it's 49, so it's not gotten colder. It's gone up 2 whole degrees.
We're getting there. I don't think,
It feels like 43.
I don't know that we're gonna make that 60 that they
I
said.
don't think so. Maybe tonight, possibly. So, yeah, I don't think I want to be in a tent tonight with rain if it's this cold.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it when I go back, when I get done and see what it says. The chances have gone down a little bit. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if they've gone down enough yet. I have a clock like that from my great-grandfather's farm.
Oh, neat.
Oh, look, a dumbwaiter. Oh, I thought that was a door. Just a window. Wonder what that thing was. With the hook on it. An old Hoover. Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. And Chris is upstairs if you have any questions.
Thank you. Oh, there's a door.
There was a half bath there, but it's never been restored to where it was. The bathroom upstairs is restored.
Oh, okay. It's a bathroom, a half bath.
Hello.
Hello. Oof.
Come here by yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So are you just kind of filming the whole thing through?
Yeah,
or-
just a little
okay,
walkthrough.
yeah. We'll start right there. Would be fine.
Awesome. Oh,
And whether
fireplace.
would you rather just do this yourself, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. I'd love to learn the history if you're willing to tell me.
Okay, certainly. This we call the family room, and because we know that there, at least one of the daughters spent a lot of time here when they were traveling,
Okay.
and they travel quite a bit. You have to remember it took 2 weeks to get to San Antonio.
Mhm.
So if you were gone at least a month.
Mhm.
Anyway, and we just got the crib today.
Oh,
It
nice.
was donated by one of the original Fultons, and it is the original crib that the baby was in.
Oh,
Baby
wow.
Linda, who was the only child born in this house. They were older couple, remember? They had no
Yeah,
children.
right.
Yeah, so the granddaughter was born here. But we got that today, and I think that's just a beautiful piece.
It is very nice.
150 years old, at least, so
Wow.
it's gorgeous. And the picture behind you is a picture of Gillette.
Oh.
That's one of the daughters.
Nice. Do we know who this is?
Pardon?
Do we know who this is?
No, we don't. We've got a lot of baby pictures in here and have no idea if any of them are Linda.
Ah,
So, yeah. They didn't write on the back of any of their pictures at all.
right.
And my grandmother used to scribble all over hers. You know,
Yeah.
who, when, what, where, why.
What is this, a bathroom? Or just a little washroom? Was this just a little washroom?
This is the bathroom. It's a Jack and Jill bathroom.
Oh, I
It's got
see.
2 sides. Go on in. Copper bathtub.
Wow. Deep.
Bigger than some jacuzzis.
Yeah.
And the floor is crushed oyster shell. It's not concrete. It is 150 years old. So it is never been replaced or touched.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Lasts a whole lot longer than our concrete does. And it's a gravity-fed commode. They collected the water, pumped it up to the roof, and gravity-fed it through the house.
Ah, okay. I see. So that comes in from that way. I see. Okay.
There were no pictures for the inside of the house, so we don't know exactly where the furniture went. But we know that as she bought it as a grouping for a room. So
Okay.
all this kind of belonged in what we consider to be the master bedroom. And we figured they were an older couple. They probably didn't want to go up another flight of stairs.
That would make sense.
And that is
Wow.
someone here in Rockport had it, and the last time we did a renovation, they donated it back.
Oh,
So that was
nice.
very nice. She told you about the heat, those being a heat
Right.
register and not a fireplace, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. And they're all painted slate.
Mm-hmm.
They look like granite, but they are painted slate.
Wow.
That's a morning hair wreath.
Oh, I see now.
That
Okay.
is human hair.
Right. I didn't realize it was hair at first. And it's a morning wreath?
They call it a morning wreath, yeah.
Okay.
Because after someone died, they'd cut the hair off
Mm-hmm.
and distribute it amongst the family and friends so they could make jewelry out of it. Or that is a watch chain
Oh.
made from hair.
good.
Or rings, or something to carry as a memento.
Right. Wow. I gotta look at all the door handles too.
They're all original.
Yeah, that's
They've
what she
not been
was
off the
saying.
doors or anything.
Good luck with it.
And these are gorgeous.
Oh wow, yeah, I didn't
That's a
even
lot of
notice
work
that. Look at those
For the
hinges.
hinges. They're beautiful.
That is wild. Wow. Oh,
And this room has never been touched. We've not redone the floor, the wall, or anything. So this is what it looks like.
wow.
Underneath the plank floor, of course, is the crushed oyster shell.
Did this, was this house ever abandoned, not used?
Oh, heavens, yes. After she left, it was empty for many, many years, and then the Davidsons bought it. They did some renovation, but a lot of the people that bought it during the years, it was empty.
Okay.
We used to play in this house when
Wow.
we came down here for the weekends. So
Okay, I'll let you finish showing me around and I'll come back and read all that. So
take your time.
just, well, in case somebody comes up, I don't want to keep you. And I do like to read everything. Wow, look at that. I'm a history nerd. Old graffiti. 50s. Wow. 68. There. Oh, with this, just can't get over those hinges. That's wild. Was this just another bedroom?
Right, except she bought all this furniture together, and it was the most expensive room she furnished in the house. So we figured probably this would be where the guests would come and stay, because her dad was governor of Texas.
Right.
Right.
First governor of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Because it's furnished a little bit more masculinely. The others are kind of a neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh, had its own sink.
I don't know whether you can see this over here, but that's like a collar and cuffs. Remember, the men did not. They
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
change their clothes on a regular basis, but they did change their collars and cuffs, and so did the ladies.
Old style hats. That thing. Wardrobe?
What? Mm-hmm.
Do we know what they had upstairs?
Same bathroom and 4 bedrooms.
And 4
As far as
bedrooms.
furniture goes, we use it as an office
Mm-hmm.
and a place to put costumes. If somebody has a wedding or they want us to serve at a graduation or whatever with period costumes, we have those upstairs.
Oh, wow, nice. Nice. That plate. Awesome. Is there any more rooms?
Pardon?
Any more rooms?
Nope, that's it. Let's see. This is a family picture.
Oh, let's
Whether
see.
you got a shot of this one or not.
Oh, okay. No.
And it does show on the back. You're welcome to pick it up and flip it over. It has a habit of not staying in the frame very good.
Oh,
But
wow. Okay.
stay there.
Awesome. Ladies were very nice and very helpful. Down to the basement we go. Something you do not see in Texas. Laundry room. As always, you guys can pause to read. And read that, and you can see a lot of this shellcrete, which was used a lot around this part of the world. Pantry area. Got some old cans, don't be eating that stuff. At least there was a little view outside. Fuel storage room. One little bucket of coal. See the chute they used. Bring the coal or the wood in. And they could shovel it directly across to the furnace there. I'll probably throw this in right before that, and I'll throw a picture of that up so you can read it. Look at it. And that went up to supply heat to all the fireplaces. And that would have been the original way up to the house. I'm sure that would have come out near that waiter area. Let you guys read that. They would have kept their vegetables and cool things in here. So there were ice blocks in that trough and water would circulate, keeping things cool, I see. Tells you about their staff. Oh, there's the dumbwaiter. Would have been the kitchen area. Dumbwaiter, butler's pantry. At least they got a good view outside here too. I don't know if I'd call this a basement. Little shot looking out from the Fulton Mansion. Just walking out here to get a little last picture of the Fulton Mansion. She has stood for since 1877. As always, thank you guys for coming along, and if you enjoy history, camping, museums, hiking, hit that subscribe button to see new content when it comes out. And we'll see you guys on the next adventure.